A comet wipes out most of life on Earth, leaving two valley girls fighting against cannibal zombies and a sinister group of scientists. This week we watched Night of the Comet.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're back.
We're back.
Welcome to Horror Legends. More Legends. Your Horror Legend. Welcome to Horror Legends. And I am Chris.
I am Legend.
Yeah.
Not the movie. Just the person.
Yeah. Today we watched...
Not the dog, just the person.
Is there... What is the dog?
There's a dog in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never
There's
seen
a dog
it.
in the movie, but it's not that good.
I didn't think it was. Yeah.
The book apparently is amazing.
Oh, really? Okay.
They
Maybe I'll read
dumbed
the book.
down the vampires like hardcore in the movie.
I didn't know there was vampires.
That they're like vampires.
Okay.
I
had no idea it was a vampire. Okay.
I think it's the guy who wrote the book is the same guy who did the comics for 30 Days of Night, which is another it's a pretty good movie, but the comic books, the artwork is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very good.
All right.
That one's like takes place in Alaska during the months when it's always dark and
Yeah.
it's just vampires.
Well, that's a good time. That's a good place for vampires.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't feel that cold. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
we delved into the Criterion collection of horror movies this week. The true masterpieces.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this actually is a part of the Criterion collection.
It might be. We watched Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet.
Yes.
Night of the Comet came out in 1984. It's directed by Thom Eberhardt. He's got a long list of movies that I don't know.
Yeah.
Starring Robert Beltran, who you knew from Star Trek.
Yes, he is Chakotay in Star Trek Voyager, the best Star Trek series, in my opinion.
With Miss Kate Mulgrew.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes. Shut down life support. She says that constantly. Anything happens, like...
Shut it down!
Blow up the ship.
Self-destruct.
Love it.
We got Catherine Mary Stewart. Who's been in a bunch of stuff. I haven't heard of a lot of the things she's been in either, but her name always just sounds familiar to me.
I just think... I thought of Mary Catherine Gallagher, but I don't know.
Mary Catherine Gallagher?
Yeah.
We got Kelly Maroney, who... They play sisters. Catherine Mary Stewart, Kelly Maroney. And Kelly Maroney was actually in one we did not too long ago, Chopping Mall.
Yeah.
She's been in a bunch of other stuff too, but she's been in Chopping Mall. And then one of the other main people, Mary Warrenov, who you saw in Murder, She Wrote, I think. But she's also been in another movie we did called The House of the Devil.
My favorite character in The House of the Devil.
Her face structure, even in this when she's younger, crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Like model.
Yeah.
Like 80s model.
It's like an Amazonian model.
Yeah, it's
She
kind of
has
like
this
how
very,
like Grace Jones had a
square
very
face.
distinct look.
Yes.
Like she has a very distinct
Yeah.
look. It's awesome.
Yeah.
She apparently was also in, I think I saw like Weekend at Bernie. Like she was in a bunch of stuff.
Weekend at Bernie's.
One of them was. She was in a bunch of she's been in a bunch of stuff, but she's really good. I like her.
Yeah.
And I really liked her in House of the Devil. I thought that was a really good casting choice for that movie. But yeah, those are the three main ones. I mean, there isn't that many people walking around in this movie.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of people. The other ones are just kind of there. There's extras that are monsters or zombie, whatever.
We have Ivan E. Roth, who is Willie, who is like the main creepy zombie guy in the mall when they go to the mall.
Oh,
he's like
okay.
the leader of that gang or whatever.
Oh,
He's cool.
Yeah.
That would be a cool Halloween costume.
He-
I would do that shit with the makeup and everything under the eyes and all that. That would be cool.
He had like an anime look. Like he totally did.
It was cool. Like, like the rest of the guys around him were obviously just like henchmen, whatever.
Yeah.
But like his character, they could have had more. He could have had more of his character.
He could have been like the main
villain.
I would have been good with that. Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's get into Night of the Comet. Get into it.
This synopsis is one of those synopsi that are just, it's so long.
Unnaturally long.
It's like pages and pages, so long.
For a movie that's literally an hour and a half.
Yeah, whereas like movies that have like lots of complex plot and symbolism,
Pearl.
like two paragraphs.
Well, we did
I don't get
Maxine,
it.
and they skipped so much
They
shit.
skipped so
Yeah, like,
much in it. This does not skip anything, so let's get into
they turned a
it.
corner. It's in there.
It's in here. A comet. A comet.
A comet. That's it. That's the movie.
Which has not passed by Earth for 65 million years, is again about to swing by the planet. Most people are partying, but if you are concerned,
Most people party.
partying, but if you are concerned that the Earth will be passing through the comet's tail, these include a team of scientists that enter a bunker in the desert just outside of Los Angeles the night that the comet is to appear. But we don't see that, do we?
I don't think we see the scientists until later.
Yeah, we don't hear anything about them until later. So
With
this is weird to put it at the beginning.
With their weird labyrinth symbol, circular labyrinth symbol. It looks all prisoners and
Well, it's like a Greek labyrinth thing. I think it's a Hecate. Well, it's similar to hers. She has like a little labyrinth.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Isn't that what a Minotaur is?
The Minotaur is in the labyrinth.
In the labyrinth, yeah.
And Theseus killed him.
Yes. Greek. Greek.
That same night, 18-year-old Regina Belmont, Mary Catherine Gallagher, is working as a theater usher. Instead of going home after the last performance, she calls her stepmom Doris.
Also, those theater outfits, the red full-on jacket that buttons all the way over here, it looks all fancy. Yeah. I would work in that movie theater because obviously they did not give a shit about a lot of the rules in the theater. They were just like, oh, she's playing Tempest while we're just busiest night of the year because everybody wants to see the Comet on the screen and shit. And it's popcorn thrown. It's just it's obviously a single theater movie theater.
Yeah.
And because I've worked at movie theaters, I won't say which one, but I've worked at movie theaters, and it was 6 years of my life of just strict clean this. You see something like this in the 80s, and it's they did not give a shit. It was just go walk the thing with the flashlight, do the usher thing, which nobody does that anymore.
Yeah. This is the second movie in a row. Well, not in a row. But this is the second movie we watched where people were having sex in a projection booth.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl also.
On this.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
I imagine it is.
I take except now. There's
I mean, now no, but then.
The projection booth, when I worked at the theater, it's literally a entirely long hallway open with 16 projectors in it.
Oh, wow.
Because one for each theater.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, then it depends on it, because some movie theaters have 25, so it'll be 25 projectors. Yeah. Anytime you see, a number that's oh, this movie theater is 16, or this movie theater 20, that's how many theaters it has. But, yeah, nowadays, you could hide up there. It was always quiet. It's dead silent up there. It's weird how quiet it is up there. And then you can turn the sound on and things, but they had some of the film projectors still, which was cool. But the digital ones were cool because you could it was literally one monitor in the corner that would send out to all 16 projectors.
Oh.
And they would upload the hard drives onto that one computer.
Oh, okay.
And how they got them now, because back then you could see the canisters, you get old film canisters and they have the film in it and they have to reel it in and stuff. Now it's it's literally a hard drive that they just send. And a lot of the times movie companies will change the names of them so people don't know what they are, especially if it's a Marvel movie. I remember one of the Star Wars movies, I think it was episode 7, when we got it to the theater and we had to take it upstairs. The code name for it was Disney's Space Bears. Something like that. So people didn't know it was episode 7 of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or not 7. Yeah, 7. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Yeah. Force Awakens. But yeah, it's cool. But it's not as cool as the old film booth with the film projector and I only ever learned in film school once how to reel film through an actual film camera, and I never learned how to do it in a projector. Yeah. But we sometimes had to watch because we would get those huge 70 millimeter film screens, the Hateful Eight had it, or Dunkirk for Christopher Nolan, they had the 70 millimeter version.
Oh, okay.
So you had the huge palettes with the film, and 70 millimeter film was gigantic. So they would have one of us as team leaders sit up there and watch it just in case it fucked up. And none of us knew how to fix it. We just had to call for the manager, and there was only 2 managers on the staff usually at any of the theaters that knew how to work film still, and they would have to come over and spin the thing and like reel it back through and like cut it, do the thing, all that stuff. Wow. It was crazy, but yeah, old film booths, super cool. Huh. Yeah, I know it was a rant. Old film projector booths, so cool with those old projectors.
She's working as a theater usher. Instead of going home after the last performance, she calls her stepmom Doris and tells her
who is an abusive bitch.
Yeah. Like, seriously.
Classic 80s mom abusive bitch.
And tells her she will be out all night at the observatory with her science class. She really intends to spend the night with her semi-boyfriend, Larry, having sex in the steel-lined projection room.
Banging in the projection room.
Larry, the projectionist. What an unsexy name, Larry. Yeah. I'm sorry if your name Larry. But...
I don't know if they get into it, but like the stepmom, like, because the sister tells the stepmom like she's staying there and she's like not having it. And then they like get mad at each other and she slaps her stepdaughter in the face.
Yeah.
And then she slaps the stepmom because she's just pissed. And the stepmom decks her in the face over the couch.
Yeah.
Just punches her right in the face. Because the dad at this point is somewhere on a business thing. And she's obviously hooking up with the neighbor.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I tell her about the neighbor? She like punches her right in the face.
It was very, I'm not one of your fans. Larry, banging Larry. He's waiting for someone to return a film he loaned them so he can make a pirated copy.
I can't remember what, I think he says in the movie, and I can't remember what.
I forget what it was. Back at home, Regina's outgoing 16-year-old cheerleader sister, Samantha, gets in an argument with Doris, accusing her of sleeping with it. Oh, trust me, everything is covered in this. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Gets in an argument with Doris, accusing her of sleeping with the neighbor while her Sam's father is away. This is badly written.
Yeah.
With the military in Honduras.
Oh, military.
Doris decks Samantha and she runs away from home.
She goes and sleeps in the shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, decks her right in the face, totally bleeding. It's like your stepmom just totally, like, not even just like a disciplinary slap. No, punches you in the face.
It's kind of funny, though. The next morning...
It was funny how dramatic it was, because she, like, punches her and she rolls over the couch and, like, hits the wall.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's like, okay.
It was very mommy.
It wasn't like an anime fight.
It was so mommy.
Like The Exorcist slapping her across the room.
And Or what movie does she slap her daughter into the Christmas tree?
Oh,
I don't remember what movie that's from. It's a meme and shit.
One of the first ones we watched though was Carrie, and the freaking gym teacher was slapping bitches at school. Just
and then Divine throws her parents into the Christmas tree. So.
See what Divine could get away with.
Divine can do whatever she wants. The next morning, by the way, watching the Boulay brothers talk about horror movies on that little YouTube thing and saying, Drac Morta saying that John Waters is a horror movie. It makes horror movies. And you won't convince me otherwise.
Kill everyone now.
I'm like, I guess, I can see that.
Yeah.
They kind of are horror movies. Glamorous horror movies. The next morning, Larry and Regina awake to find that the film has not been returned. Larry intends to go get it, while Regina stays at the theater.
I'm gonna go get it.
Back in. While she waits, she plays an arcade game and manages to beat the score of some unknown person.
That was
initials DMK.
DMK. See, that was like in the beginning when she's playing it, and then she has all of the high scores. But somebody beat her out for 6, which was DMK.
Yeah. She
got all crazy about it.
This says that she beat it, but she doesn't until later. I don't know.
No, she does after he leaves. She goes downstairs and beats it, and then puts her name in there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That is at the beginning.
Yeah, she, and it's Tempest. My mom, when I was a kid, there was this arcade in Seattle called High Score that we used to go to all the time. Amazing. She would constantly Tempest. She was so good at Tempest.
I don't know what that game is.
It's just like you're literally a little spaceship, and then you have different shaped like maps, and you have all these things shooting at you, and like spears and stuff coming at you, and like shit's shooting, so you have to like maneuver around it and shoot at them, and then you go through and you have to like maneuver yourself around all the spikes as you're going through to the next map and stuff.
Okay.
And it's literally just a spinning dial because you spin around, you go around the thing, and then just shooting. And she was so good at it. And she would sit there forever and do that while I was on like Centipede or Dig Dug. So I love Dig Dug.
That is good. Dig Dug.
Dig Dug's good. But yeah, so whenever I first watched this, because she's the one that my mom's the one that had me watch this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
At first, because she loved this movie. It's hilarious. I was like, ooh, Tempest, because she was so good at it.
Larry leaves the back of the theater. He is attacked and killed by a zombie who drags him off to eat him. So we learn that there are zombies in this post-Comet world.
Post-Comet world.
Is it explained much? No. That's fine, though. Regina goes looking for Larry and is surprised to see his motorcycle still sitting there.
It's heavily implied just by showing them.
Yeah, it's implied. Everything's implied, yeah. She is then attacked by the zombie. But her father has given her self-defense training, and she's able to get away, jump on the motorcycle, and take off. So she's
literally like, "Listen, I'm trained.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to hurt you."
Military trained through her father, just like in what is it? You're Next.
Yes. Yeah. Well, You're Next, because I think her dad was military, but it was also.
I mean, it was military.
He was like a survivalist.
He was paramilitary.
Yeah. He was a survivalist, and they went out to the outback. And, crazy people, like doomsday people.
On the way home, Regina sees that there is no traffic on the roads and no people on the sidewalks, only clothes and red dust. The sky is also a strange shade of red. She begins to realize that something bad has happened. Yes, it's like, it's like Blade Runner.
It's like, Blade Runner 2049, but also, like when, I think it was San Francisco was on fire, like across the Golden Gate, and it like turned everything orange. Like, it's like that.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I got a lot of pictures from people that I know that still live there.
And a lot of people filmed that with drones and put the Blade Runner music over it.
Oh, really?
It's all Blade Runner.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Really good.
She begins to realize that something bad has happened.
Oh.
On the street at her home, she again sees that there's nothing around but empty clothes and red dust.
And then she kind of has the realization that, her boyfriend was what that guy was eating.
Yeah. She is surprised to find her sister is alive, however, still dressed in her cheerleader outfit from yesterday. Samantha, who doesn't realize that anything is wrong yet, tells Regina that she ran away last night, but remembered she didn't have any place to go, so she spent the night in the steel garden shed.
Both same places in steel-lined.
Samantha.
It's funny because whenever they're about to like do stuff in the projection booth, she's talking about Superman and how he can see through steel.
Yeah.
And all this stuff and like protection and steel and all that. And I was like, and they're both in steel lined places that don't get affected by the comet.
Yeah. Samantha has a hard time accepting that all the other people on Earth have been turned to dust by the comet.
She's like, "You want to see Doris? This is Doris." And it's just her dress. Yeah. And and this is the neighbor. He pours him out of a shoe.
Regina speculates that the steel of the projection booth and the shed somehow protected them.
Projected them.
The girls turn on the radio and find that the local station is still operating. So they jump in a car and head into the city to see if anyone is there. At the radio station, Regina and Samantha arrive where they find that the station is completely automated.
Also, the most 80s looking radio station.
Yeah.
I always forget this with 80s movies, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know if they do it on purpose with fog machine. Why is everything smoky? Like, no matter where you are in any building, there's always that, like, thin layer of fog and smoke.
To hide things.
Maybe?
Probably.
But, like, if you notice that, right? Like, every 80s movie, it's like that thin layer of smoke through, like, every building at night and things like that. It's like, is everything just steamy? Like, I don't understand.
It's creating atmosphere.
I mean, it does.
And it's kind of like to hide like the raw edges of things, probably. You know,
it's just funny because you notice it in like almost every 80s movie that everything's just like weirdly smoky.
They also find that they have company. A man named Hector Gomez, which is Robert Beltran,
Yes.
Commander Chakotay appears pointing a revolver at them and makes them stand in the lights of the room to see their faces in order to make sure they are not zombies. The zombies have like white eyes.
They have like sunken in white
Yeah.
eyes. I just love the way they show how much they don't give a shit about certain things because of their dad being in the military. Like he's pointing a gun at them, and Sam's like, "Okay, fine, like whatever, like cool it, dude." Like the fuck, like does not give a shit. Like,
No.
like we're used to this shit. Like our dad trained us in this shit, but he's in the military. Like we don't care.
Yeah. I don't find that all military kids are trained.
No, but you can tell that that's how they were showing that their dad actually like did that.
Yeah. Hector tells them that he is a truck driver who spent the night in the back of his steel trailer with a teenage girl he picked up hitchhiking.
I forgot he said teenage girl.
Awesome.
That's not suspicious.
He further tells the story that he and the nameless hitchhiking teen girl arrived in the city that morning and saw it was deserted. They drove around looking for a gas station to fill up his truck when, after arriving at one and getting out of the truck to look around for anyone, this is so badly written, they spotted one of the zombies in the back of the garage. This is like an all run-on sentence. That's why it's...
Oh, okay.
They spotted one of the zombies in the back of the garage, building apparently... eating a live cat that had fished out of a steel garbage dumpster behind the garage. This is like listening to like, I don't know, a 13-year-old tell me the plot.
I didn't read an audiobook.
Yeah.
and then
Actor claims that the girl panicked from the site, ran off, and was killed and eaten by some zombies. Hector has also come to the radio station to see if anyone survived.
No, he didn't kill her because she was underage.
No.
Not at all.
Hector and Regina talk about Regina's friend apparently getting killed by the zombies. Samantha gets on the air and asks anyone who's still alive to phone the station.
Yeah, she's like joking around.
But she gets a call.
She does. She says, "All you teenage mutant Comet zombies."
Teenage mutant Comet zombies? Did she say that?
Yeah.
That's funny. Love it. Topical.
I'll get to that. It's in the trivia.
She soon gets a call from a group of scientists at an underground bunker.
Yeah.
They advise her that the comet has caused most of the population to turn to dust. People who only got partial exposure will turn to zombies before they succumb to the same fate.
Yeah, so they, if you got hit with it a little bit, you are exposed and you slowly can start becoming a zombie, and then eventually those zombies will turn to dust. Is basically what's going on.
But they weren't exposed at all because they were in the steel.
No. It's brought up later that Samantha might have been, but this is...
I don't think she was.
She wasn't. This was a lie. This is a purposeful lie. And then you also find out later about the scientists and exposure too. So
yeah. They tell her to stay where she is, and they will send a rescue team to come and rescue them tomorrow. Hector stays.
Just like wait a day.
Yeah,
we'll be there.
Just hang tight.
Hang tight.
Hector stays for that night, but tells Regina that he needs to go to his parents' house in San Diego to see if they survived.
Yeah, she's like, they're gone. And he's like, I know, I need to actually see it for myself just to make sure that they're there, because like, otherwise I'm gonna hate myself for not going to check and see if they're there, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
at the underground bunker, Carter, the lead scientist, argues with Audrey, the head doctor. She complains that they should not be bringing outsiders into the bunker. There's actually one of the other scientists was on Murder, She Wrote as well.
Of course you know.
The guy that who looked like...
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, he was in something else, too, like a bigger thing. I can't remember what it was. It was some, like, 60s or, like, 60s sci-fi.
I'm just going to assume that any actor before the 90s was in Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah. Because there's some very surprising people that were in Murder, She Wrote. Who am I thinking of from Swamp Thing?
I never saw Swamp Thing.
I can't think of her name right now, but I love her. But she's in it too. Anyway.
Of course.
And then I just watched the one where Mama's Family, what is her name? Shit. Anyway, she was in it with Joanne Worley.
Oh my god.
I know, it's so funny. Anyway, everyone's in it.
Everybody wants to work with Angela Lansbury.
Who wouldn't want to work
Who would
with
want to work with
Angela
Angela
Lansbury?
Lansbury?
She complains that they should not bring outsiders into the bunker. Carter replies that under the circumstances, they do not have a choice. As they watch a helicopter arrive carrying two survive. I hate the way this is written. It says, as they watch a helicopter arrives carrying two survivors, an elementary age boy
It's like it's two children.
and girl wearing pajamas.
The pajamas.
Yeah.
The pajamas.
Excuse me. Samantha and Regina raid local military armory to get some automatic weapons to defend themselves, which their father taught them how to shoot.
Yeah, they're Mac 10s and one of them jams, and she's like, see, this is the... Daddy would have gotten us Uzis.
Yeah. Daddy would have gotten us Uzi. Samantha is depressed, as it seems that Regina has already locked up on the affections of the only available man on the planet, Hector.
Oh, yeah.
Samantha has also developed a rash, something that occurs every time she feels stressed.
Yeah. Which that comes up later.
Yeah. To cheer her up, Regina suggests they go shopping because there's no money.
Because they're belly girls.
Yay.
And it's the mall.
Yeah.
And it's the 80s.
They can take whatever they want because everybody's dead.
Including just Louis Vuitton and Gucci purses just hanging around. Like, all this fancy shit.
Hector at his parents' home confirms that his family's dead. He gathers a few keepsakes but has to leave the house in a hurry when he's chased by a zombified little neighborhood boy.
Yeah, little child, zombie child, would have just kicked across the room.
Absolutely. It says he's reluctant to shoot at the zombie boy, but I would have. Hector manages to escape back into
Not
his
only is
truck.
it a child, but it's trying to attack me.
Yeah.
Like,
And he drives away back to LA.
no zombie pun, but that's a no-brainer.
God damn, this is long. Back in LA. Alright. The girl arrive. It should say the girls arrive.
The Goyles.
At a large department store.
Yes.
And have some fun dressing up in fancy outfits.
It's like, would you not?
Ooh, yeah, totally.
It's the apocalypse. Fuck it.
Yeah. But they're being watched from the security cameras.
Put on that dress you couldn't afford. Put on that shit.
Someone's watching them on the security cameras. It's a group of former stock boys that feel that they own the store now.
Yeah, I think he's like, we were pushed around forever, now we own the store.
They look like they worked at Hot Topic, maybe.
100%.
Yeah. But I don't
Not that they were stalking a Nordstrom.
I don't think Hot Topic
Like-
existed at the time.
Probably not. Spencer's did, I think.
Yeah, I think Spencer's
They
did
could have
that.
worked at Spencer's.
They worked at Spencer's.
They worked at Spencer's.
Yeah.
Because they definitely didn't look like they were stalking Neiman Marcus. Needless markup.
As the head stock boy taunts them from the PA, the others try to grab the girls. This leads to a gunfight, and the boys finally capture Samantha, forcing Regina to surrender.
Yeah. Full on gunfight.
Yeah.
Full on gunfight.
Yeah.
Like two Valley girls with Mac 10s and these guys with like another Mac 10 and a shotgun. Like,
That was a good, I like that. That was a good action scene.
it was fun.
It was fun.
It's fun. But where are the robots from Shopping Mall?
Oh, they should have showed up.
Should have been just like one of them in the background.
Yeah.
Even though it came out 2 years after this.
After this. Meanwhile, the scientists arrive at the radio station but find it empty. On a hunch, they decide to check the department store. On a hunch, they decide to check the what? Let's check the department store.
It's like, well, they are girls.
I know, that's like so random.
Or no, maybe they left a note. I can't remember because he was wrong. Like because Hector's supposed to come back. Like, Hector was coming back. So I don't know if they were going to be doing it at the radio station or if they left a note that they were going to the department store.
That's a good question.
I can't remember. If it's just on a hunch, then it's sexist ass scientist.
Yeah.
Misogynistic ass scientist.
Let's just go with it and not try to poke holes in the logic.
Well, and then on the way there, because they're just having like little conversations, you hear one of the scientists go like, he's like, yes, this was all here, whatever. It's a monument to consumerism.
Consumerism.
Consumerism. You just hear him say it in the background.
so funny.
Like, not even like a major league. He's like, it's a monument. I got somewhere.
In the basement, the boys have the girls chained back to back.
On a forklift on a pallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets sexy. No, I'm just kidding. This is where it gets a little spicy. The headstock boy removes his sunglasses, and we see that the boys have been partially exposed and are turning into zombies.
I love the leader's look in this movie.
Absolutely.
Of that group. He could have been in it longer.
Yeah.
Like, they could have totally gotten in a fight with the scientists.
Yeah.
It would have been cool. It was like, he looks cool with the sunglasses, and he has this, like, crazy personality and stuff around him. But, like, when he takes it off, and he's got, like, the sunken eyes, and he's got the hat and the outfit still, and I was like, this could be a cool Halloween costume. It's very, like, kind of like the aliens from They Live. It's very, just, like, crazy. Yeah.
Totally. He plays a game of Russian roulette, putting a gun to Samantha's forehead and pulling the trigger.
He's like, I don't even think there's a bullet in this gun. He's like, oh, there it is.
Oh, there
I just had to be patient.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. They just wrote this really bad. Basically, yeah, that's what happens. Okay. Before the fatal bullet is fired, I'm not even reading that. It's so badly written. Before the fatal bullet is fired, the boys are surprised by the arriving scientists who machine gun them down and rescue the girls.
They mow them down.
Yeah. It wasn't even a fight.
It literally could have been. It honestly
could have been.
Like, I'm not saying, like, the scene was bad, but you could have had that leader guy in for longer, and it could have been, like, a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
The scientists seeing Samantha itching assume that she's been partially exposed. They do not tell her that, but have her wait with Audrey and another scientist, Oscar, for Hector's return, while Regina is immediately flown back to the bunker.
Yes. Yeah, she's like, she's smarter, we should take her.
Yeah.
Basically. And then...
well, it's going to get into the next part if you're going to talk about that. Injecting and everything. It covers it all. I'm just sorry. Audrey injects Samantha with something that causes her to go unconscious.
Yeah, basically makes it look like she's dead. Because what the other scientists think she's doing is killing her with a lethal injection.
Yeah.
Because she's like, you got a rash. And he's like, so you were exposed, and it's like really just a rash she gets. Yeah. So she uses that as a catalyst to like fake her death kind of situation.
Yeah.
I like Audrey. She's cool.
Yeah.
It's sad what happens to her, but she knows something's coming anyway.
Yeah.
But she is a badass.
Yes, there's a good scene with her later too.
Yes.
The two argue, and Audrey tells Oscar that Oscar believes that Audrey has put the girl down to spare her from becoming a zombie. The two argue, and Audrey tells Oscar that she no longer wants to be a party to taking survivors back to the bunker. He draws his gun, but Audrey is faster with hers and kills him.
Yeah, because she's like, what? He's like, what do you do? She's like, what do you think? What do you think I'm gonna go for my gun, shoot you? And then he goes for his, and she shoots him. Bad bitch.
Back at the bunker, Carter tries to question Regina, but she's being uncooperative.
Regina.
Sorry, Regina.
Regina.
She's being uncooperative. In another room, we see two nurses and two adult males lying unconscious on tables. They discuss how the survivors are being brought back to the bunker. Pull up to my bumper, baby. In your long black limousine. Grace Jones suddenly in my head.
Oh, fuck.
You know that song?
I don't think I've ever actually heard that song.
Great song.
I don't know if I've heard any of Grace Jones' actual music.
Pull up to my bumper, baby, in your long black limousine. Pull up to my bumper, baby, and drive it in between.
Jesus Christ.
In the 80s.
I love that it's an 80s song.
Oh, no, not at all.
No.
That's a great
It's an actual limousine.
Beautiful song. It's just an awesome song.
She did it, like, I need to listen to it, but she did a song with the Gorillaz too.
She did?
She did.
That's funny.
Humans album where they collabed with a lot of people.
Yeah.
She's on there.
Oh, I'm going to have to listen to that. Love her. Love Pink.
One of the best things she's been in was James Bond's A View to a Kill.
Oh, not just that. She was in that Eddie Murphy movie.
She was in an Eddie Murphy movie?
Fuck, which Eddie... What is it called? My brain is not working.
I mean, not to mention Vamp, where Keith Haring paints her body and shit, because that's fantastic.
She's really
My
great.
mom actually really wants us to do that for the podcast.
Oh, that'd be great. No, I haven't seen it. I just know
I've never seen it.
Parts of it and things like that. She plays like a supermodel. What is it? Which one is it? I can't think of what movie it is right now. She's not in...
Grace Jones is a bad bitch.
I feel like she's also in... Is she also in Coming to America?
Maybe. She's still alive.
She's in a lot of stuff. Yeah, she's still alive.
Still alive.
She's still alive, and she is performing... she still uses a hula hoop while she sings.
I feel like she's just one of those people who has, like, not that part of her brain that tells her, you're too old, stop.
Oh, not at all.
And that she will just keep doing things until she dies. Like,
she's one of those people too.
You know what I mean, right? Like those people. There's certain people who have that in their head. That's just
Well, and she also has like, she's also one of those people that just knows how badass she is.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's.
But not in an annoying way.
No, not in an
because there's people annoying about
and just
that.
an ultra confident.
Yeah.
Way, and she's always been that way. She'll talk back to anybody at any time.
Oh, anytime.
They've actually gotten into a big fight with someone on. There's a British TV show, I think, like a talk show. She actually started throwing hands at somebody.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's.
Because one other person I know that is still performing, who still goes out shirtless, performs, doesn't give a shit, is Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grace Jones is a bad bitch. She knows she's a bad bitch, and it's not annoying that she knows that she's just a bad bitch. It's just who she is.
They discussed how the survivors were being brought back to the bunker so they can be used as a source of uncontaminated blood.
The blood.
To make them essence.
The blood.
Essence.
Essence.
Going to train you of your essence.
Essence.
So basically this is the dark crystal.
Yes.
To make them produce as much...
The gambling.
The gambling.
Please. God, that movie.
It's kind of, we could probably do that for the book.
Fucking love the Dark Crystal.
It's kind of horror movie adjacent.
God, imagine just being in Jim Henson's head.
Seriously.
Like,
yeah.
Dark Crystal. Oh God, I can't remember what else. There's the Dark Crystal.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. That was the one. Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, and even, I mean, obviously the Muppets and shit. But like, it's crazy. You go from the Muppets to the Dark Crystal.
Well, it's funny, the genius of the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth and those movies did not those were complete flops for him,
which is crazy because they're amazing movies,
because they weren't like
I think now they're considered cult
away.
classics.
Yeah,
but like those movies are amazing. I think they're considered cult classics now, but just the genius of Jim Henson in general when it's the Muppets, that stuff, and then he also, because of the puppetry, worked on Star Wars, worked on a bunch of other things where they just needed puppets and people that knew how to do it, and Jim Henson was the big puppet guy. Like
Dark Crystal's in my top 5 of movies in general.
I need to watch the original Dark Crystal again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's such a good movie. It really is.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's not as good as... See, Peter Jackson did Meet the Feebles, and that's way better. No, I was kidding. So much better. That movie's fucked up and weird.
Old Peter Jackson is fucked. The Frighteners, Dead Alive, which goes by in other names.
I think it was
Feebles
was his first
full-length
movie.
I need to actually... I've never seen it, but I need to watch it. But
odd.
his older movies are crazy and bloody and gory.
This was just like fucked up sexual Muppets.
Fantastic.
It's doing drugs and it's really weird.
Yeah.
So basically, they're blood-making machines, these people on the table.
Yes.
The nurses note that they... Yeah, aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
The nurses note that they can get 300 cc per day out of the men, but expect that the children will produce much less. And then they have a little argument, 300, that would kill them if we did that every day. What are you talking about? It was really weird.
It's they're already brain dead, but that means that they can still produce blood. And I was like, I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. They note that Regina, being a young, healthy Regina, should produce a large amount of blood.
Not the young, healthy Regina.
Hector
Hector.
arrives back at the rate. By the way, if y'all are fans of Star Trek anyway, you know, Tuvix, Tuvix is a funny part of
Tuvix.
that Voyager lore. So Neelix and Tuvok get combined in the when they get beamed up. Basically, they become Tuvix. And they just gotta name them Tuvix, but basically they're like, it's like, well, there's this huge moral. They're like talking to Captain Janeway, like this huge moral dilemma because, you know, this is a new person now, and he feels that he is a different entity, and like we can't kill him, and we'd be killing him, and she's like, kill him. Like she doesn't give a shit. She does not. She didn't even think about it. She didn't even consider it.
She's like, shut down life support.
I love her character because she just does not give a shit.
Like, this is a new person. You're killing it. Engage self-destruct.
Hector arrives back at the radio station to find Audrey 2, who is just Audrey, sorry. Audrey, who is now very close to going.
Feed me, Hector.
She's close to going zombie. That's what it is.
Yeah, she says that the scientists, because they ended up leaving the vents and stuff open at the lab, were exposed. All of them were exposed. And not all of them want to admit it or don't know it.
But that's why they're harvesting blood.
Yeah.
To keep themselves.
The main guy knows it. That's why he's wearing sunglasses and shit, because he knows what's going on, and he's just not telling anybody else. Classic
evil scientist. While she injects herself with a lethal dose of drugs, she explains that the scientists accidentally left the vents open on the bunker and received a partial exposure. They are tracking down survivors, hoping that if they can get enough uncontaminated blood, they can create a serum to reverse the effect.
Yeah.
At the bunker, Regina demands to know where her sister is.
We're just going Regina.
Yeah. Carter, who is starting to turn...
Regina George.
Yes. Carter, who's starting to turn, tells her that Samantha has been euthanized before she could become a zombie. Regina is then taken by guards to the medical area to prepare her for becoming a blood-donating Regina. Samantha is fine.
Yes. She gave her a fake dosage.
Audrey 2 only gave her a sedative.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to call her Audrey 2.
Audrey 2.
Yeah. She and Hector arrive at the bunker, and Hector knocks out the guard and rigs the trucks parked outside while Samantha sneaks inside.
Rigs the trucks with explosives.
What did he do to get in? I forgot. It was kind of funny. She pops out of the trunk or something.
Oh, he's like, oh, you like girls? Or whatever.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, he like pops her up and is like, said that she was dead, but she's not really. And she wakes up and hits the and he hits them with the trunk.
That was great.
Yeah. No, you like girls?
You like girls?
You like the
women? We know that Hector likes teenagers, girls, so there you go.
Yeah. You can't just say teenager. You have to at least say like some young 20-year-old, not some like. Because is she 16?
This is 80s movies.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot in 80s movies.
You are 16 going on 17.
Yeah.
So Hector wants it.
She finds Regina, and they are able to rescue the kids from the nurses just before they were about to start operating.
Those dumb bitch nurses.
I know. Regina.
I know. That killed me.
Regina. Samantha and the kids escape, and run into the car where Hector is waiting.
Dressed as a cowboy.
No less.
In his like 1950s,
I forgot about that.
Like whatever car.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
The scientists attempt to pursue them in the trucks, but Hector sabotages them and they explode.
Blows the shit out of
it. Excuse me. Back in LA, the The rain has washed away the last of the dust.
The earth is healing.
The earth is healing. The sky is clear.
The sky is clear. It's no longer red.
Hector, Regina,
And the two kids.
and the two kids have become a family, an 80s family unit.
Very, very modern 80s.
So, like...
Interracial couple, interracial children.
Yeah.
Only two of them are the same race.
Except they're, like, dressed like they're in the 40s.
Yeah, the suits and stuff they're wearing is very...
Well, it's that, like, 80s conservative look.
80s, 50s. Like, yeah.
Which is very 50s looking.
When she's saying Family Guy, she's like, you gotta pay attention. These 50s diners were really popular in the 80s. In the 80s. My mom's always like, it's true.
And, yeah, I don't know why. There's this thing, if you watch, like, Murder, She Wrote, how about every
Take
time,
a shot.
Yeah, every time you mention The Shining.
The Shining.
Every time I mention
Murder, She Wrote.
there is, there's always, like, an 80s, like, hip girl or, like, one of her nieces or something who is dressed like she's from the 1800s. Like, I don't know what it was. The 80s where there was, like, the high collars and weird, like...
Lorraine Warren.
Lorraine Warren type thing. That was, like, really popular in the 80s.
It's very, like, conservative 80s.
It's so conservative and weird. And, like, it's, like, prairie, like, you know, like, Little House on the Prairie look. And, like, it's so weird.
Like something is amish.
Something is amish. Amish. Something is amish.
It was real bad.
Samantha, she's dressed like she's ready to go to the beach.
Like, yeah, she...
Like a whore.
And I love, she's like, what the hell are you waiting for? Because they're waiting at the light.
They're waiting at the crosswalk.
It's like, we're waiting for the light to change. She's like, the burden of society is now on our shoulders.
The burden of society is now on our shoulders. So that's great.
She's like, there's nobody else here.
But as she's saying there's nobody else there, she almost gets run over by a sports car.
Yeah.
It's driven by a, handsome teenager who apologizes.
Probably the most, like, generic 80s looking white twink.
But he looks old somehow.
Twunk.
You know what I mean? Like,
Was
that look of, like, you know he's young, but he looks
But he
old.
looks like he looks
He
like
could be 35.
like,
or he
oh, I
could
know
be
you're 18, but you look
18.
like you're 40.
or 40. Yeah.
It's like the main kid in Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm 9, but you look 60.
He apologizes and tells her his name is Danny Mason Keener and invites her for a ride.
And he apologizes and goes, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. You really should wait for the light to change.
You really should wait for the lights to change. Doesn't she says, like, the burden of society.
And she's like, oh yeah, the burden of society is on our shoulders. It's a cute little, like, moment of, like, callbacks to each other in that moment. It's just funny.
Callbacks to 2 seconds ago.
To 2 seconds ago.
He invites her a ride.
It was good writing.
Yeah.
That was good writing at those moments.
She was just happy that she has someone to fuck.
Oh boy.
Because Hector's taken now,
Yeah.
so... as they drive off, we see his license plate reads DMK, which was the high score that she was trying to beat it.
I really wish they would have had a moment where Regina would have seen the license plate and been like,
Yeah.
like the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what she's like, okay, but be back by midnight. She's like, by midnight? And he's like, the burden of society.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been a moment of like, hey, come on, you guys. Sorry. From Ferris Bueller.
Hey, you
Or the slow-mo.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, the credits roll.
Does it really say that?
Yeah, it does. It says the credits roll.
Oh my god.
With the very 80s music. The soundtrack to this movie,
so 80s.
It's like
vaguely
it's
familiar.
like royalty free,
vaguely familiar music.
It's great. Except there is one they do a Cyndi Lauper. They do Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
But it's a cover.
But it's not Cyndi
It's definitely somebody else singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yeah. Which is just great.
No wait. Yeah, it is Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
It definitely is like a
When they're in
different
the mall.
version of it.
Yeah.
where it like vaguely sounds like Cyndi Lauper, but
Vaguely.
it's not Cyndi Lauper.
So funny.
I think that means we can move on to Trivia Corner.
Trivia Corner.
The corner
Trivia
that is
corner.
trivia.
Trivia Corner. Oh, let's do the Star Trek. This is Trivia Corner.
Beam me up, corner. So Kelly Maroney, the blonde one.
I'm like, who?
Samantha.
Okay.
She improvised. So that line where she's like, "Daddy would have gotten us Uzis."
Yeah.
She improvised the Uzi line
Cute.
when the weapon jammed for real, because it actually did jam.
That's funny.
Director Thom Eberhardt told the cast to react to any unexpected occurrences in character, since time and budget were
Since
tight.
the budget.
Yeah, and they needed to avoid retakes,
That's
so
actually
they
a
just had to
great,
react to everything that happens. So when it actually did jam, she was like, "See, this is the problem with these things. Daddy would have gotten us Uzi."
That
So
is
like,
so
it's like
funny.
totally improvised line.
See, like that's one of the best
That's
lines in the
fun.
movie.
Yeah, like
I love it.
I just love how fun. Like this is like fun '80s horror movies that are like camp, not trying too hard to be, but you can tell we're intelligent enough to be camp.
The fine line of camp.
The fun, yeah.
Because if you're trying to be camp,
And I wish like there are campy movies now still, but I wish people would do more intentionally campy movies like this, because this was obviously not meant to be taken overly fucking seriously.
Although you know what, it's hard to not intentionally be camp at this point.
That is true.
That's the thing. Like The Substance is intentionally camp, but they do it so
they do it so well,
perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wonder what. That's a whole other discussion of like what
the substance. The
is
substance
and
is
how
a really
it,
good
know.
example of still being like '80s camp.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But then you gotta wonder, they did it intentionally, so why was it so good though?
Because I feel like even though they did it intentionally, they weren't. It didn't feel like they were trying too hard to do that.
That's true.
It was just the director's style.
Yeah, it was a consequence of the
script and the director's style and the direction. It wasn't like let's force it. Let's use practical effects and stuff, and this is just how it ends up being campy and crazy.
He's my favorite director of all time, John Waters.
Yeah.
But A Dirty Shame is just him trying to be John Waters.
Trying to way too hard to be force his own style.
And it just I don't like that one.
Well, because when you watch Female Trouble, Pink Flamingos, things like that, you can tell that we were just there filming shit happened.
Exactly.
And this is how I like to film stuff.
Yeah.
But if you try too hard to even do your own style, it just looks it doesn't happen.
It was John Waters doing John Waters.
Because even when John Waters had a bigger budget, for Serial Mom and things like that,
he was still doing something totally
it was still
original.
Campy crazy.
Totally crazy.
But it didn't feel like he was forcing it.
He wasn't trying to make
it. Just looked a little better because they had a bigger budget.
Exactly. Yeah.
The quality of the film looked better because they had a bigger
And it was
budget.
always something new, because it was that, and then Crybaby was something new. Hairspray was something you never did before.
Yeah.
Anything like that,
I think whenever you keep yourself on your toes like that too,
Yeah.
it's hard to intentionally force things because you're like, this is all new.
But then A Dirty Shame was very forced to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much as I love him, anyway.
No, but not even the people you love are not perfect.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Everybody's flawed.
Except for Grace Jones.
Except for Grace Jones, apparently. When cheerleader Samantha, Kelly Maroney, is playing at the radio station as a disc jockey, she says that she is taking requests from all you Teenage Mutant Comet zombies.
Yeah.
This was a working title for the film. Teenage Mutant Comet Zombies.
That's funny. This was before the Ninja Turtles, though, wasn't it?
No.
Or was it?
They came out in the 80s, I think.
Well, yeah, but this is 80, what?
It was 84. I'm not sure.
They were...
But Teenage Mutant Comet Zombies also would be a funny name for this, just because it also sounds like the name of a really cheesy 50s movie.
Yes.
That they would have done in the 50s. Yeah.
That is so true.
Well, it's like The Thing is called The Thing, but the original... the original was a book, but The Thing, when it was done in the 50s first, was called The Thing from Another World. And then just became The Thing.
I mean, it very much sounds like a 50s.
I would love it if somebody
sci-fi.
not that they would, because The Thing's a masterpiece, but if they ever remade it or did another version of it, the book is called Who Goes There. I would love for that to be the title.
Do you know what's crazy? Is the first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics was published in 1984.
Damn.
So they probably did not have any...
Probably one person in this thing saw it.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's
or vice
crazy.
Versa. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. The movie, I think if they were to ever redo The Thing, if they would use the original book title of Who Goes There,
yeah,
it's so creepy.
Yeah.
Or even just do another version of it that's not a remake and just do like another thing.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
I like that title. Well, because then there was another book that somebody wrote called Things, and it was the thing from the point of view of the thing. You were in its head, and it was like, I'm being this person now. They don't know who I am. It's like it's like from his point of view. It's like creepy as fuck. And it's a very short book. It's like a little novella. Who goes there? Like a little tiny book. The movie theater featured at the beginning of the movie is the historic El Rey Theater at 5515 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, California.
Ooh.
I've heard of the El Rey. The scenes of an empty Los Angeles were filmed in the morning on normal business days. The shots of the barren city were done quickly while traffic was held up at stoplights.
Oh.
They didn't even block it themselves.
That's funny.
They did it while everybody was at a stop.
Wow.
And I will say one of my favorite shots of the movie, because it does have really cool shots in it, some of them, whenever she rides up on her motorcycle and she's next to that empty Mercedes in the middle of an empty street with the orange background.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Like that, just small, must be tableaus like that are really, it's like really cool.
No, there was some really good shots in this.
You can tell that the people who made this movie had fun making it and actually gave a shit about it.
Even like fun shots when they're in the mall and they walk in and she sets the Uzi right next to the shoes, like
the Mac 10 right on the shoes.
That was really good. Yeah,
it's like little things like that are cool and fun, and that's what you can really tell that when people actually like, even if a movie's campy or cheesy, whatever, that they give a shit because they just and that they enjoyed making it.
Yeah, yeah,
and that I think brings people in more when you do that stuff. When Samantha's arguing with her stepmother Doris in the beginning, actress Sharon Farrell, who played Doris, actually slapped Kelly Maroney for real.
You can kind of tell.
Maroney felt like she wasn't getting the right reaction to Farrell's fake slaps, so she asked her to slap her in the face in order to get an authentic response. She also didn't want to waste too many more takes and wanted to wrap up the scene due to the low budget, so she was just like, just hit me. The two police officers who were seen riding motorcycles in Samantha's nightmare were actually location cops who worked on the movie stopping traffic so filming can be done. So they just brought them into the movie and put makeup on them.
Do you know what? As long as that was, it didn't cover her little dream sequence.
It didn't.
Where she was stopped by the zombie
and
cops.
It was one back to back too, because she
there was two back to back.
It was the one where she gets stopped and then attacked, and then she wakes up, and then she's in the radio station and then the mirrors, and then she gets attacked again by the cop, and she wakes up again, so she got like dreams going on.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah. It's cool that they just brought in the set police officers. Like, do you guys just want to like do this? The photos of Hector's family are actually pictures of various family members of the writer and director Thom Eberhardt's wife. It's his wife's family. Chance Boyer, who plays the little boy survivor Brian, is the real life son of actress Sharon Farrell, who plays Doris.
Okay.
He's got to deal with a bitchy stepmom. Kelly Maroney or Samantha, she kept one of the two cheerleader outfits that she wore in the film. So she had two outfits, and she kept keeping one of them. That's adorable. It's fun when you could do that stuff. I think there's that interview with Reese Witherspoon when she's talking about Legally Blonde, how she kept like 70 pairs of Jimmy Choos. Yeah. And she's like, I never wore the same pair twice. Like, because Jennifer Aniston was with her, she's like, what? She's like, you got to keep, she's like, it was in my contract. I'd be putting shit like that in my contract. Like, I want to take this prop home, put that in my contract. The album Samantha tosses over her shoulder is the soundtrack for Valley Girl, 1983, which is briefly one of the most sought-after albums in the 1980s. That's funny. While writing the screenplay, Thom Eberhardt asked teenagers for their input on what they would do if they survived in the end of the world. He just went around asking different teenagers in the 80s, like, what would you do?
That's interesting.
Go to the radio station.
I'd go to the radio
station. Go to the mall, the department store.
I'd go to the mall.
Writer-director Thom Eberhardt's car can be seen at the stoplight in the montage of a desolate Los Angeles. One of the cars you see at stoplights, his car.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's the Mercedes. I love that Mercedes. That's so cool. And Robert Beltran is actually the one that recommended Mary Warrenoff to play Audrey.
Oh, okay.
Bring her in.
Interesting. They must have worked on something together, because he has been in a lot of B movies and stuff. And I think she does.
She probably has too. Yeah. Well, and then like 2 years after this, her and the girl who plays Samantha were in Shopping Mall.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so cool seeing her in this, and then seeing her in The House of the Devil, because like like, obviously she's gotten older, but she doesn't look like she's aged all that much.
No.
Like, she looks...
She just has a classic looking
She
face.
just
That's
face.
the thing, yeah.
Well, and that's what helps so much with, I think, The House of the Devil, when you forget that it was filmed in the 2000s.
Exactly.
Is she looks very 70s.
She does.
And so when I see her on screen, I'm like, oh, this was like 75.
Yeah.
This gotta be like 75. If Cyndi Lauper's classic song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" sounds a bit off in the shopping scene, it's because it isn't Cyndi Lauper's song. The filmmakers had the song re-recorded by lesser-known artists to save money.
Oh, do you know what? Robert Beltran, 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. Sorry. He was also on Murder, She Wrote.
There we go.
Everyone in this...
Everyone in this movie has been on Murder, She
Wrote.
Wrote. Mary Warrenoff, Audrey, also, she wrote most of her dialogue for the scene where she was talking to Robert Beltran on the radio station. So she wrote most of that herself.
That's cute. That's cute.
Joss Whedon, who's Star Trek and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all those.
Oh, yeah, Joss Whedon.
Has cited this film as a big influence for his original film script for Buffy the Vampire Slayer in 1992.
I can see that.
And the famous
funny.
television series adaptation
Wow.
in 97. Kelly Maroney, Sam, stated, I remember when the movie came out because I happened to be walking down Hollywood Boulevard and I saw the advertisement on the side of the bus, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I just went, hey, that's just like Samantha. I knew it right away. I was asked to do a panel on how to build a Buffy at Whedon Con. It's a big honor to have that kind of influence. So, like, he based it off of Samantha. As Regina emerges from the movie theater the morning after the Comet, a poster for Death Race 2000 is seen, and Mary Warrenoff is in that movie.
Oh, okay.
She appears in both films. This one's kind of long.
Go ahead.
Well, let's see. Director Thom Eberhardt recalls receiving praise for his creative decision to depict Kelly Maroney's character walking out of an elevator by focusing on her feet instead of a conventional full body or upper body shot. Eberhardt told the Projection Booth podcast that this was in fact a result of running out of time to shoot the scene on location with the actress unavailable to participate in pickups. A member of the production team wore the character's sneakers with no actual elevator to film in. A couple of screens were filmed in tight close-up and pulled apart manually. So they had screens like this and they pulled them apart manually to look like an elevator.
That is funny.
By stagehands to simulate the opening of the doors. The use of footwear to represent the entire character is an example of the literary and visual metaphorical device of Synedoche. It's Synecdoche. I don't know what that is exactly, but
I know that word.
that's crazy that, like,
but I can't think of what it is right now.
Kelly Maroney wasn't available for it because of not being available for pickups and scheduling, so they just had to do it. They faked an elevator opening with 2 people pulling apart screens. That's hilarious. Robert Beltran initially turned down the role of Hector because he did not want to play Hector as a typical Cholo type, because I think it was written as a typical Cholo type of character.
Wait, did you say
It's like,
how is it?
Cynic.
Is it S-Y?
Synecdoche.
Oh, okay. Synectica. Synectica. That's what it says on here.
Oh, okay.
It's a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole or vice versa.
Because it's just the shoes representing the entire character.
Oh, okay. Well, you did not need to use that. They did not need to use that word. Okay. Yeah.
The think tank base, the scientists, was done with miniatures and forced perspectives. Well, and that, like, even when they're inside, you can tell that part of it.
Oh,
the
yeah,
background's
totally.
like painted in the background and forced perspective and shit.
100%.
The first song that Samantha plays at the radio station is "Living on the Edge" by Shanana Joko Marcelino, who he wrote and performed that song.
Okay.
The waving clown in the first desolate shots of downtown Los Angeles is the same one that Pee Wee Herman locks up in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
That's so funny.
This is the one in the gas station.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it.
Same features the arcade game Tempest by Atari. Oh, some Heather Langenkamp auditioned for the role of Samantha. That's cool. She's she's Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
The main character in Nightmare on Elm Street. That's awesome. She didn't get it.
I'm amazed they had auditions.
And when Ivan E. Roth auditioned to play Willie, the head of the gang in the mall, he actually pulled out a prop gun during his audition.
That's funny.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I started blasting.
Some of this stuff is whatever. Like, it's just telling me what type of motorcycle she rode and shit.
I
Like,
know.
I don't really give a shit about that. Oh, there you go. Mary Warrenoff and Robert Beltran also appeared together in Eating Raoul in 1982.
Okay.
So they were in a B movie together.
She was in a lot of stuff. I looked up hers. It's very long. This is one of his.
They also appeared together in Scenes from the Class Struggle in Beverly Hills, 1989.
Okay. Yeah, he was only in a couple of movies before this one. So. But she was in a million things since like the 60s. So. And I'm like, how old is she?
The director does have a cameo in the movie, but it's you see a photo of Regina and Samantha's father. It's him.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Hardly a cameo.
Oh, and Samantha actually dies in an earlier draft of the movie,
okay.
of the screenplay, so they decided not to do that. One of the posters in the projection room of the theater is the movie Red Dust that came out in 1932.
Yeah.
And everyone who was exposed to the comet turns the red dust.
Yeah. I noticed that immediately and was kind of like, wow, that's on the nose, but okay.
People kept asking Thom Eberhardt about DMK throughout the shooting of the film, so he felt obligated to have DMK appear as Danny Mason Keener at the movie's ending. So they kept asking him about it.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, there's some more, but it's not.
That was like an ultimate like 80s movie moment when DMK was actually in the ending. Like,
Yeah.
That was very...
Yeah. Well, and then they have a little, like, not cameo, but, like, funny one-liner, because whenever they run into Hector at the radio station, one of them goes, "Beam me up, Scotty." Because he was in Star Trek.
Yeah. Although he wasn't at the time, but...
Yeah. And he says he later goes on to play Chakotay in Star Trek Voyager in 95.
Yeah.
95. So, yeah, they go, "Beam me up, Scotty," and then he ended up being in Star Trek.
Well, this was a movie. This is a movie? No, I'm just kidding.
A film.
This is a film of some...
A motion picture.
Yes.
Pictures that move.
Of a certain import that...
I love this movie. It's such a classic to me. Obviously, I feel like it was more of a cult classic.
Yeah.
But, I love this movie. I can watch it like maybe once every year during October and stuff like that, just because like my mom showed it to me. So it's just one of those things.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it.
It's this and Watcher in the Woods.
I did not.
That she showed me that one too when I was a kid.
I hated it.
I know.
Sorry. except for
it's fun to watch,
Davis,
but
of course, but yeah,
it's not great.
This one was a little better than Watcher in the Woods.
Yeah,
but
because I feel like this, like Watcher in the Woods, I felt like trying to take yourself too seriously. Where this one was like, we're just having fun with it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give this 3 Uzis.
God.
three daddy's Uzis.
Oh my god. I'm also gonna do 3 Uzis, but I'm gonna do 3 Uzis in the shoe section.
Okay.
3 Uzis laying around in the shoe section.
I'm giving it 3 because it was.
It's a fun movie to watch. It's not like some masterpiece.
It was fun,
but it's a fun, like, cheesy, campy 80s movie.
Yeah.
3 doesn't mean bad.
Do you know what I wanted? Is I wanted more moments that I like would quote later.
Oh, 100%.
Or like really stupid shit.
Yeah, I do love the fact that a lot of the quotable moments in this are improvised.
Exactly.
Which is so funny.
Exactly.
I think I would have loved to see more Willie and the gang.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that could have been like a major villain situation if they really wanted to do it. Just
chasing them through the whole city.
Yeah, just because he was really good at playing that character.
Yeah. He was actually really good.
He was really good.
That character.
Yeah.
He was really skeezy, really like...
He was really good at being like skeezy, creepy, not to say the real actors like that.
The character.
The character. Maybe. But I would agree with a 3. It's fun, it's campy,
So you should subscribe and
like and
comment wonderful things.
We might we're going to a haunted hotel sometime later this month.
Oh yeah, so we probably won't have an episode that week, but we might have maybe a little ghost hunting
We
short.
Yeah, we might film
Episode.
some stuff that we're doing and like
Yeah.
might do a little ghost hunting video and
Or just like a little like, yeah, here we are and
just like we're traveling in Bisbee, like
we're gonna act like we're actual YouTubers and like
welcome back to my channel, guys. What's up?
it's like what I loved that Ryan and Shane Ghost Files that was just on their last one of the season because it was like it was that 24-hour one.
I don't know if I saw the second part of that.
You didn't see the second part, and then
part.
Shane actually there's a separate video of Shane just going on that riverboat cruise.
just the back and forth of him in the house and then Shane on the fucking the boat
Yeah,
tour.
that was really funny.
It was funny. But yeah, we might do something like a little short video of us in Bisbee and a little ghost hunting video and whatever. Be fun.
Yeah. That'll be a new thing for me because I don't document things generally when I go places.
I'm not.
I don't even put pictures on
really
Instagram.
I mean, I do that.
I don't want anyone to know where I am.
I'm not usually
what I'm
film a
doing.
bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I would rather no one knew.
I'd rather live in a box.
Yeah. So, bye.
Bye. See you next episode.